In the heart of the Mojave, where the heat ripples like a bad memory, there lived a man named Silas. Silas wasn't always a drifter, no. He used to sit on a throne of glass and steel in New York, a king of industry who thought he could buy anything. But pride, well, pride is a heavy coat to wear in the desert. He'd insulted the only woman who ever truly saw him, his wife, Elena, and she vanished into the horizon like a heat haze. Now he was just a ghost in denim, searching every diner from Barstow to Vegas. He was starving, not for bread, but for forgiveness. One night, under a sky full of cold, indifferent stars, he collapsed outside a roadside chapel. A local mechanic found him, a man with grease-stained hands and eyes that looked like they'd seen the beginning of time. The mechanic didn't give him a lecture. He gave him a wrench and a cot. "You want to find her?" the old man rasped. "You gotta build something first, but it's gonna cost you everything." Silas didn't have a cent, so he did the unthinkable. He walked into a dusty, neon-lit pawn shop owned by a man they called the Collector. He signed a contract, not in blood, but in time. "I'll take the loan," Silas whispered, his voice cracking. "Whatever it takes to build a sanctuary where she might find me." He spent 40 years in that desert building a garden out of scrap metal and prayer. He grew old, his back bent, his hands calloused, but his heart finally turned to gold. One evening, a woman walked into the garden. She looked like the morning mist. It was Elena. She didn't see a billionaire. She saw a man who had finally learned that the greatest throne is the one you build for someone else. He offered her a seat, but as he reached out, his body felt heavy. The debt was due. Silas didn't disappear. No, he became part of the garden itself, a statue of rusted iron and wildflowers, forever watching the gate, waiting to welcome anyone else who was lost in the dark. They say if you leave a coin at his feet, he'll help you find your way home too.